Welcome back. In this episode, we're in Vietnam. Join us as we explore the romantic fairy tale village of Hoi An and see the wild side of Da Nang. Hi, my name is Chris, and this is my boyfriend John. Join us as we explore rainforests and skyscrapers, search for wildlife, and enjoy vegan food. Let us share with you our travel guides, vlogs, and vibes. Today we're traveling from Ho Chi Minh City to Hoi An. This is the mouth of the Tu Bon River, the heart of the city. One thing we noticed right away was that the traffic was much safer than Ho Chi Minh City. It's kinda like Disney World here. You get tickets from a central dealer and you visit the many historic temples in town.
Into 5 different things in the ancient town of Hoi An. Trying to find our way around.
This is the assembly hall of the Hoi Nan Chinese congregation. The temples are decorated with mythical creatures from religious scripture, like my phoenix friends here. I really want this bonsai tree. The fruit and vegetable markets are vibrant with a wide variety of fresh goods. Welcome to the local grocery store. He's always chasing durian. It's easy to fall in love with this romantic waterfront town. After being here only 1 hour, we instantly felt its unique vibes. I want to say I'm sorry for butchering the names of these places, but I'm trying my best. This is the Khao An Hoi Bridge, which connects the old town to the new town. The Hoi Quan Quang Tray is home to an epic dragon fountain. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the skillfulness of the artist.
Look at the horses.
In the Vietnamese-American War, this was a shelter for revolutionary cadres operating in the city. Dragon fruit offerings.
These are Vietnamese dragon fruit.
We thought the last dragon was impressive until we stumbled upon this beast in the back garden. Whoa! The dragons are so artfully constructed that they feel almost lifelike staring back at you. There's just so much to see in this little courtyard. I wonder if you could be Charizard and eat snacks.
Probably. Looks ferocious. See the dragons on top?
The Japanese covered bridge was built because of a myth that says Namazu, which is the giant fish god, who has his head in India and tail in Japan, and his back is located right under this bridge. So the bridge was made to hold him down because when he wiggles his tail too much, it causes earthquakes. Let's go inside the Fang Hung Old House, which has 2 floors with Japanese and Chinese influence.
We're in the fun house or something? It's an old house.
Old house.
Check it out.
So there's ghosts.
Yeah. Watch out, look, there's a hole in the floor.
I just loved hanging out on the balcony and watching everyone walk by. As for vegan food, there's options, but they're not great. Check out these lanterns delightfully dancing up a tree. Thinking of starting a new career here. Che means vegetarian in Vietnamese, so look out for signs.
Against every instinct that I have.
I can't say it was the best food, but it was edible and I'm grateful. I guess you can say I'm a food snob. Nighttime in Hoi An may be even more beautiful than the day. The pedestrian-friendly streets light up in a display of colors, folk music and dance performances, and the streets are even more busy.
You save candle, you buy photo when and lucky. Okay. You save two people, one photo when there.
It was like a festival of lights.
Hey, check out all these pretty lights.
It's really nice.
And look on the water, all the lanterns. It's awesome.
We took a romantic boat ride on the water. It felt like a dream-like fairy tale with all the paper lanterns floating. It reminded me of the Disney's Rapunzel scene. Can't really see us, but we're here.
Go for a boat ride.
It's so magical, definitely my favorite part of Hoi An. The water is illuminated gold, and you can see the ripples wave of blue, pink, and purple lanterns sitting peacefully at the top. We got off at the bridge and strolled across. I'm surprised how packed the streets are. It feels like there's even more people out than during the day. And not just people, it seems. Dragons are out too. This is the Gam Gemstone Art Museum, which is housed inside an old colonial building. It's more than a museum, as you can sit, relax, enjoy some wine inside of this 19th century merchant's home. This is the view from the balcony. Pretty sweet. The next morning we had some local rambutan for breakfast. I'm always interested to look at markets like these to see if there's any fruits or vegetables that I haven't tried yet. Built almost 200 years ago, the old house of Tan Kai is one of the best preserved in town.
Okay, finally, this one, the house here.
Take your time looking around and get immersed on what life was like back then. The Fusion Assembly Hall Pak Kain is a showcase of Chinese architecture built by Chinese merchants in 1697. I adore the pink gate and really want one of these entrances for my mansions one day. The main temple is dedicated to Tan Hao, the goddess of the sea. We found an Indian restaurant which ended up being one of our best meals on the trip. This is the Chao Chop Boak Pagoda.
Oh, look!
Oh no! Pricey paper being environmentally friendly.
Yeah, I could have gotten it in styrofoam and plastic and other things, but this is better.
I wasn't prepared for how cute this little teller is. The sun went down and the lights came on.
I'm from the old town of Hoi An.
Oh yeah.
Check out all these lanterns. Wow. So romantic. Wow.
So many lights.
Colorful. Look right here, focus in on that. Oh wow. I love the lanterns. The lights are so pretty.
The next day we visited the Santro mountains in Da Nang.
Morning breakfast. On top of a mountain. At 6:30 a.m.
7 or 8.
Okay. Well, we got up at like 5 to go look for monkeys.
The water.
We're on the trail on one of the world's rarest monkeys, the red-shanked duck, an endangered old world monkey. Here in Santro, the population is about 1,300. Hunting is the major threat to these unique and wonderful animals. We were lucky to see them, as with the wild, nothing is guaranteed. It's a shame that even in these peaceful forests, animals can't be free of human threats. I was so busy with the Nikon that we used the iPhone for video. But I think we captured a nice little moment of joy here. Those greens do look delicious. Seeing these animals up close and looking into the forest, I thought how empty the forest would be without the spirit of the wildlife. Anyway, it was a highlight to see this animal so happy enjoying a meal. We then drove to Marble Mountains, which is a cluster of mountains that represent the different elements. We made it to the viewpoint, which wasn't easy, but definitely worth it. Deep inside, you can find candlelit shrines. The mountain really does look like marble. After a long day of exploring, we needed some veggies to fuel up on.
I don't know what that is. You know what it is? You know what Oh, I think it's advertising some kind of food product, yeah. Banh mi, yes, it's advertising food.
I'm saved! Vegan chocolate smoothies? This place is called Nourish. Old World Feels.
so sharp.
Should get a bag or something to the trash can.
That's awesome.
The durian was delicious. Hoi An and Da Nang are our favorite spots in Vietnam, filled with little wonders and massive surprises. Thanks for coming along and exploring the charm and beauty of the area with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And with that, we're on to our next adventure.